becoming a global worker holiday by 1890, and throughout the early and mid-1900s was an annual day of action. 11 years ago, in 2006, May Day was revived by the immigrant rights community, and immigrant and union activists have continued to stand together on May 1st each year. Today, the Workmen Circle's progressive Jewish community is proud to be standing strong and speaking up for immigrant and worker rights, as we have done since our founding more than a century ago, when we ourselves were an immigrant community rising up each May Day. We are honored to be a part of a coalition of immigrant rights and labor organizations, including the New York City Central Labor Council and the New York State AFL-CIO, all together answering a call to action and committing to fight at every opportunity Trump's bigoted efforts to divide us. When he seeks to divide, we rise up to unite. We will fight his attacks on immigrants and his inhumane deportation orders. We're here to fight his attempt to build a border wall and close our borders to those who need us most. We will fight his attacks on our right to collectively bargain. And we will fight at every turn his agenda of hatred and exclusion. This May Day, we're here to say we're not backing down. We're here to resist and resist and resist today and tomorrow and the next day and the next week and as long as it takes. The oppression that the president and his administration are spreading harms us all, but it's especially cruel to our immigrant community with its ongoing threat to tear families apart. We must never forget the terrible impact it's having on immigrant children. But these policies are harming all of our children. Joining us today is an amazing group of activist students from our Workmen Circle School, here to add their voices to our immigrant brothers and sisters. I'm proud to introduce our student activist, Ben Rowe, to say a few words.
My name is Ben Rowe, and I'm an 11-year-old student at the Midtown Workmen Circle School. My father was an immigrant, and so are my great-great-grandparents. Whether your family came from a boat from Russia generations ago, or a plane from Korea 40 years ago, or walked over the border from Mexico last year, they came here for a better life and to support their families. They needed a fair minimum wage and a just work day. They're coming to this country the same reason our ancestors came here. They want to practice their religion, go to college, and feel safe on the streets and in their homes. Their communities, their friends, their families are supporting them, but right now our president is not. Today, we should show support for all immigrants and workers. As New Yorkers, Americans, and human beings, we should fight for our rights because that is what our ancestors did, and that is what we need to do too.